From Nathan Hale Stadium at Daniel Boone High School on a sunny 82-degree Thursday, we say good evening and welcome to T.A. Dugger Football. Yours truly, Tom Taylor. A gorgeous day here at Nathan Hale Stadium. I'm telling you, this is nice out here today. Getting ready for the season opener of the Cyclones and the Daniel Boone Trailblazers. So again, T.A. Dugger Football, thank you again. 82 degrees on a gorgeous, gorgeous Thursday. Our officials coming out on the field, so we're not that far away from kickoff. And so you look at this T.A. Dugger football team over the last 10 years, they are 70-17. Over the last 6 years, have either been champs or co-champs of the conference. And, of course, last year's 7-1 co-champs with Liberty Bell, 2021 8-0 champs. 2020 we went 6-2. That was our 1 year we were not either a champ or co-champ. 2019 7-1 co-champs. We ran the table undefeated in 2018 at 8-0, and then 2017 at 8-1 they were champs. So here's an interesting stat for tomorrow night's ball game. For the Scienceville game tomorrow night, 50 out of the 65 kids on our roster tomorrow night will have played at T.A. Dugger Middle School. So it's to say the least, it is a area, of course, that really develops our kids. And now we have this even younger. The Junior Cyclones have their home opener on Saturday at the bank at Citizens Bank Stadium. Then, of course, T.A. Dugger here today against Daniel Boone and Gray. And then, as we said, tomorrow night, the Railroad Rumble Part 3. Oh, baby, can't wait. Tomorrow night, Carter County Bank and Elizabethton, Bank of Tennessee Scienceville, Railroad Rumble Part 3. Place will be packed. It's an orange out for the Cyclone Nation, so we're looking forward to it. On air at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, as we'll get ready to bring it to you from Kermit Tipton Stadium on the campus of Scienceville High School. So we'll take a break. Pre-game show brought to you by the good folks from Phil's Dream Pit. Back after this from Phil's Dream Pit, you're watching an Elizabeth, in this case, T.A. Dugger Cyclone football.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides. Gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertising out from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, a quart and a half of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want, $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media
on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is.
That's
our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. But of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
And back we are again at Nathan Hale Stadium at Daniel Boone High School. There's the Cyclones warming up, and they're all white today. Black numerals trimmed out in orange. Bryson Blevins, the one running the offense right now, handing off to number 4 in the practice reps, handing off to Legend Pate, the 7th grader. And so, again, if you can see, let's pull him back over here. We have number 45 out there doing some place-kicking duties. Right there, that would be Keats Mink. Bear with me. We'll learn these names as we go here. But anyway, these kids are ready to roll. They are chomping at the bit. Our coaching staff, Brock Pittman, Matt Fox, Brandon Blevins, Eddie Morrell, Cameron Coleman, Cujo, Z19, Zach Hartley, Colby Garland, and, of course, Dub, Ryan Witten. Glad to have these guys on board again. As we said, this football program, as we said, over the last 6 years have won either the championship or co-champion 5 out of the last 6 years. Over the last 10 years, we've rocked in at a 70-17 record. So this football team going through the final drills out here getting ready. Again, it's a gorgeous day. We'll run 8-minute quarters. Tomorrow night, again, we'll go in there at 6:30 with a broadcast from Kermit Tipton Stadium. It is in Orange out tomorrow night. The Cyclones in Science Hill. And need we say more, the 2 winningest coaches in Northeast Tennessee will be on the field tomorrow night. Stacy Carter, the winningest coach, and, of course, Sean Whitten right behind him. So you got that to talk about. You got the rivalry between Science Hill and Elizabethton, and that's really all you need to talk about because you mentioned that. It's like, hello, it's hammer time, and it'll be good. And so that's, gosh, can't wait. But tonight we've got it out here at Daniel Boone. Our volleyball team playing at Sullivan East tonight. We're pulling for Carly Williams, get her first win as the new coach of the Elizabethton volleyball team. They took South Green, the defending state champ, into 5 sets last night before losing 16-14. Back the night we streamed it, had over 2,300 views. Daniel Boone, we took them to 5 sets. Of course, the 6A team, so we're 0-2, but, again, pretty impressive start taking both teams to 5 sets. We're not into moral victories in Elizabethton, but, again, a first-year coach and trying to just kind of learn the ladies, and ladies are learning her, so I feel like that's a pretty good start for our volleyball team. And so, you know, the old adage is not where you start, it's where you finish, and tonight is the conference opener. That's when it counts, of course, for seeding for the district tournament. Tonight they're playing in Bluff City against Sullivan East, so good luck to the Lady Cyclone volleyball team. I was checking. I don't think our soccer team is in action tonight. So, again, the only other one that I know of would be, again, the ladies playing volleyball. All right, quick break for a brand-new sponsor, the Eagle Center. Our buddy Tammy Troutman back after this. Pre-game show continues. Brought to you by Phil's Dream Pitch. You're listening and watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone Football. Would you please?
Eagle Center Co-op is a great collection of antiques and collectibles, coins, cast iron, vintage furniture, artwork, just about anything that you can think of. And I always say that it's full of things from the past that tell a story when people no longer can. So lots of things to add character and conversation to your home, handmade jewelry, just about anything that you can think of, we've got it.
You have a waiting list. How many vendors right now?
We have close to 50 vendors, and we have a 2-page waiting list for people who would like to become vendors, and hopefully we can work those in somehow. It's exciting.
Hours are open?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
And social media?
Social media is on Facebook at Eagle Center Co-op, and we're located at 507 East Elk Avenue in downtown Elizabethton. Beautiful downtown. Beautiful downtown.
Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy at Eagle Center Co-op in downtown Elizabeth. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Football.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Back at Nathan Hill Stadium, let's take a look again at the roster for our football team. So it goes like this as they're in the end zone, again, or on the goal line, getting their final preparations, final talk, as we're about 7 minutes away from kickoff. Number 0, Grayson Brookner. Number 4, Legend Pate. Bryson Blevins, 6. Peyton Vanover, 7. Carson Lyons, 8. Gage Reed, 9. Aldo Cordell wears 11. Creed Baker wears 12. Drake Litton, 13. Max Fields, 14. Maddox Pickle, 15. Baron Grindstaff wears 16. Tristan Cordell wears 17. Callan Reed, 18. Tyson Elliott, 19. Zarian Hughes will wear 20. 21 is Trey Haynes. 23 is Micah Matheson. 24 is Blake Fox. 25 is David Wright. 26 is Axel Matherly. 27 is Parker Lewis. 28 is Ryan Jones. 29 is Brody Thompson. You also have 30 Eli Phillips. 31 Nate Pippin. 32 Eli Whitaker. Number 33 Cooper Cole. 34 is Nathan McGovern. Jaden Johnson will wear 35. Andrew Alexander 36. Riley Smith 37. Dodge Ayers 38. Landon Reedy 39. 40 will be Connor Cook. 41 William Palmer. 43 is Noah Singleton. 44 is Dagan Walker. 45 is Keats Mink. 46 is Lucas Duggar. Channing Medina wears 47. Tristan Richardson 48. Aaron Shelby 49. Preston Eastep 50. Ryan Green 51. Matthew Hine wears 52. Aiden Wooden will be 53. Bryson Hughes wears number 54. And Brett Jones wears number 55. And that is the first side of the lineup. It's the left-hand side of the page. We're dressing over 80 kids. Brendan Orlana will be 56. Dylan Heading, 57. Logan Bowling wears 58. Braden Holt, 59. Connor Kent, 60. Evan Moreland, 61. 63 is Rylan Taylor. Also, you have 64, Brock Mosley. Nate Nidifer wears 65. 66, Elliott Sutton for the Cyclones. Stokes Power, 68. Cooper Green, 70. Lincoln Horniak wears 71. Riley Greer wears 72. Austin Haskell, he'll wear 73 for the Cyclones. Big old Nolan Loveday. Nolan will stretch that jersey and wear number 77. Raiden Metcalf, number 78. Braden Campbell, 79. Matthew McKinney, 80. 81 is Logan Miller. 82 is Rylan Peters. 83 is Ryan Ribeiro. His grandmother was watching. We did meet the Cyclones in California. Hello, Miss. She'll pop up here in a minute, and I'll be able to tell you her name because I don't remember it. I just know she was in California. No soccer tonight. They play in a tournament in Pigeon Forge this weekend. Thank you, Jonathan. Man, I love that guy. He keeps me in line. Thank you. 84, Jackson Stearns. 85, Luke Vance. You have 86, Adam Shelby. Lennox Loveday, 87. Jacob Clevenger, 88. Jeremiah Williams, 89. For the Cyclones, Aiden Hartsook wears 90. Calix Daughtery, 92. Clayton Benson, 93. Jacob Rivero, 95. George McKittrick, 96. And Isaiah Nutter wears 97 for the Cyclones. Again, our coaching staff, Brock Pittman. Also, you have Matt Fox, Brandon Blevins, Eddie Morrell, Cujo, Cameron Coleman, Zach Hartley, the Z-Man from our state championship team a couple of years ago, Colby Garland, also from that team, and Ryan Whitten. So we've got youngsters out here that are coming back to coach, and we just think that's awesome. Hello, Coach Jenkins. How you doing, sir? And Lisa Baker and Kim Barnett, we know her. She would be the mama of the Whitten boys. She's a dandy. She is a crackerjack. She just bleeds West Virginia just like her daddy. All right, let's look out on the field and see who the co-captains are. For the Cyclones, number 56, let's call out the name of Brendan Orlana. Looks like he's going to come out. 87 will come out. Lennox Loveday. And we'll come out for the coin toss we're referring to. Let's see who the other one is. Guess it's Bryson Blevins. And you know what? It's time to put on the Food City glasses and get that last guy out there. Number 4, thank you, sir, it'll be Legend Pate. That's the foursome for the visitors. We're home next Thursday night at the stadium. We'll have Sevier coming into town from Kingsport, Tennessee. We'll have that one for you next Thursday night at the stadium. And I'm hoping we'll get a chance to see that outstanding T.A. Duggar marching band under Mr. Lockhart. So hope that'll be part of the entourage next Thursday night when our home opener for T.A. Duggar football. All of our home football games this year are being played at the bank at Citizens Bank Stadium. right in front of what soon is going to be the Ryder Center for Athletic Performance, the brand new workout facility, the athletic complex. Will be going up in behind the football stadium, and they'll break ground in November and get it rolling about this time next year. I think they've told us it should be open and ready to go. So that, for me, is very exciting. All right, here's the national anthem. Daniel McCauley, one of the managers of the football team, of the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and T.A. Dugger Cyclone Football.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Coin toss again for Daniel Boone. You have number 45, Reed McNeely. Also number 18 for the Trailblazers, Rye Stone. Number 5 will be Chase Osborne. And the biggest kid out there, number 78, we ain't got a name for him. So there you go. We got a roster. We didn't have a roster last year when they came, so we got a brand new coach. So Coach Shropshire said, we want to get you the roster to promote our kids, and so I'm not sure who 78 is, but he's a hoss. And we gave you our co-captains, so they do the coin toss here out on the field, getting ready to get started. Again, we dropped a degree, a beautiful, breezy 81-degree day here at Nathan Hale Stadium on the campus of Daniel Boone High School. They have done so much to this complex, the baseball field. Of course, the football field once was grass, it's now turf. And so it was won by, Daniel Boone declined. So let's see how this is going to roll here. I guess they're going to take the second half kickoff. And we will get the football and get ready to go, get this party started. So the lid lifter for the 2023 season, a team that was co-champions last year with Libertyville, they'll be coming to the bank later on this season. Again, Sevier will be our next opponent next Thursday, the home opener at Citizens Bank Stadium. So if you are making plans already for next Thursday, please include coming out and cheering these kids on, because you get to play at the bank, and all these kids are charged up about that, I can tell you. They get a chance to play on the big field where the big boys play, the two-time state champs and the state runner-up out of the last 4 years. That's pretty impressive. So that'll be next Thursday. All right, Daniel Boone will go out to kick it off. Let's see who the young man is who's going to tee it up and do his thing. 34 will be the kicker. That'll be Gabriel Cowan, C-A-W-O-N. We'll go back with legend plate number 4 and also number 23 for the Cyclones, and that will be Micaiah Matheson. So, all right, we're going to see if we can run the camera and call the game at the same time. So good luck. So we'll see if we can pull it off. Ribeiro? Well, there's 2 of them. 83 is Ryan and 95 is Jacob. So he'll tee it up and kick it away right to left here. Wind blowing left to right. Scoreboard's to our right. And so they'll face the scoreboard with the Cyclones to get it started here. Ribeiro's out there, 95. 88's out there on the kickoff team. That would be Clevenger. 92, Daughtery. They're ready to hit people, folks. They're tired of hitting each other. I can tell you that. I've heard that all week. 72 is Riley Greer. And the last man over there is 43 for the Cyclones. That would be Noah Singleton. So here's the kick, and this one's underway here. One of the upbacks will take it at the 30-yard line. Coming up the field of the 35, weaving through traffic, and he'll be wrapped up and brought down at about the 41-yard line. That would be Legend Pate, and so it's 1st and 10 Cyclones. They won the coin toss. They deferred, and they'll get the second half kickoff. We run 8-minute quarters. Again, 81 degrees and a light breeze here at Nathan Hill Stadium. Thank you. I don't know who else is streaming middle school football, but we do in Elizabethton. We're very proud of these kids, and so, again, the home openers next Thursday night against Sevier. All right, 1st and 10 will operate from the 45-yard line. Blevins or QB. Bryson Blevins, hands off, trying to find a running room, and he'll take it out to the 46, 47-yard line. Tackle made by, let's see, at the bottom of the pile will be running back is 28 for the Cyclones. Ryan Jones, his granddad will be watching in Nebraska, does it every time. He picks up 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Hello, Cody Metcalf. Hello, Forrest Holt. Love that guy. He's our athletic director, of course, as you know, at Elizabethton. And, gosh, we love Coach Holt. He does a wonderful job. Picks up 4, 2nd and about 6 here. First quarter, opening drive. Blevins. Low snap, hands off to Jones again. 50 to the outside of the 45. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Penalty flag is going to come back down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. He'll score, and I'm going to assume they'll bring this one back. It's in the offense or defensive backfield, maybe a hold. Let's see what they're going to call. If not, it's a touchdown by Ryan Jones in the second play of the game, and the man in the white hat's going to make that call. And he will signal and tell us it is blocking the back, but the Cyclones are going to bring it back. Great run by Jones. Got a spring block and cut to the outside and set sail down the far sideline, but they'll bring it back on the block of the back, and they'll be nullified. But, gosh, if you're Coach Pittman and the staff, you got to think, hey, we'll run that bad boy again because it worked. 45-yard lines will spot it. The Daniel Boone 45. Clock again rolling at 7:04 in the opening quarter. 8-minute quarters, no score. So we'll line up on that 45-yard line, working left to right here. Blevins and Legend Pate behind him. Blevins, play action. Throws out in the flat caught. 45, 40, on his feet to the 35. He's at the 30, inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Nice catch and run. Yards after the catch, big-time run by Aldo Cordell. Takes it down inside the Boone 30 to the 28-yard line for Double C Western Supply first down. So the Cyclones on the move here, getting big chunks of real estate on this opening drive here against Daniel Boone. These guys look like a well-oiled machine, man. I'm telling you, it is impressive, this football program. Hand off to Legend. Legend 25, 20, 15, 10. He's inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Legend Pate, another big chunk of real estate for the Cyclones. Takes down inside the 10. We got it 1st and goal now on a Double C Western Supply first down for Legend Pate and the T.A. Dugger Cyclones. So knocking on the door and a 1st and goal. They'll mark the football. Where's it at? At the 6-yard line. 1st and goal for the Cyclones. An impressive opening drive here by the orange and black. Blevins hands off to Pate. He'll go down inside. Touchdown, Cyclones, and touchdown, Legend Pate. 6 yards out. Pate hammers it in at the 6:06 mark in the opening quarter. So there's some trivia. Who got the first touchdown of the season for the Cyclones? It's Legend Pate, 6-0. We took it right down the field, folks. That was an impressive drive. And the touchdown, but Jones was called back. Go for 2. We're going for the point after. Let's see here. Running out on the field, it will be, nope, we're going for 2 here. 48 runs out on the field. That'll be Tristan Richardson. So the Cyclones look to the sideline, leading 6-0. Jones in the backfield, going for the 2-point conversion. Blevins rolls out. Bryson looks, sidearm sling to the back of the end zone, and in and out of the intended receiver's hands. That was intended for number 92, Calix Daugherty, incomplete. 2-point conversion failed. 6-0 T.A. Dugger on the road at Daniel Boone. You are watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh, I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
The greatest labor-saving device of the 21st century is here. It's the revolutionary grocery delivery service from Food City, powered by Instacart. It's perfect for busy professionals, moms on the go, or anyone looking to have more free time. Just shop online for the same fresh meat, farm fresh produce, and all your grocery needs delivered straight to your door. Visit foodcitydelivers.com.
Didn't take long to strike. The Cyclones get a touchdown on a Legend Pate 6-yard run here in the first quarter, the 6:06 mark. And so we'll boom it away left to right here with a 6-0 lead kicking into the scoreboard. Craig Jones watching in Nebraska. Hello, sir. Your grandson had a touchdown called back. So pretty impressive start for the Orange and Black on the road here at Daniel Boone. Next Thursday, home opener. Please be there and support these kids. And we'll be there next week. Severe comes to town from Kingsport. Orlando kicking it away here. It's a short kick. It'll be taken at the 35-yard line to the 40, and he'll barrel up to the 41-yard line. Picks up about 6 on the return. And the tackle made by 9 and 88. The return man looked to be 13, if I'm trying to get them all right here. 13 was Jude Lashley. And 9 and 88 making the tackle. 88 for the Cyclones. Jacob Clevenger, number 9. Gage Reed. So it'll be a 1st and 10, Daniel Boone. They'll mark the football at about the 41-yard line. First quarter, 6-0 T.A. Dugger. God, the front line is huge. Good grief. Hello, David White. Hello, Weston Taylor. Hello to my buddy Hal Woods. You got 92 on that front row. Calix Daughter, you got 77. Nolan Loveday. Get the other two in a moment here. Also, there's 88 out there switching ends. That's Jacob Clevenger on a 4-man front. The work from the I formation from the 41 for Boone. Puts a man in motion from far side to near side. And he'll hand off to the tailback, and he'll work off left side and nothing. White Wall stoned him and brought him back to the 41-yard line. Loveday on the play, and also call out the name of number 4, Legend Pate, making the stop on the handoff. Not much. Quarterback for Daniel Boone is Chase Osborne, number 5. Back to lost a yard, back to the 40. Clock rolling. It's 5:40 to go first quarter. 6-0 T.A. Dugger. On a Legend Pate 6-yard run. 2nd down, 11 now for Daniel Boone from the 40. Working out of the gun now. The split backfield behind him. High snap, pulls it down, fumbled football, and they just have to smother it on a bad snap. Right there to pounce on it just in case was Aiden Hartsluck. But, again, it was recovered by Daniel Boone back on the loss on the play to the 35-yard line. So it brings up a 3rd down and long for Daniel Boone as our defensive front very, very big and active, to say the least. It's like, folks, for you, those of you not around here, like Mr. Jones out in Nebraska, we're dressing 80 kids and a middle school football team. There's high schools don't dress that. 3rd and long Boone. We lead 6-0 first quarter from the 36-yard line. Osborne looks, slings it down the far side. It's going to be in and out of the hands and maybe intercepted, and it was picked. Interception. Cyclones got it. Peyton Vanover picked it off the sky, and it bounced off their receiver and up in the air, and he hung on to it and brought it down for an interception. So Vanover on the pick for the Cyclones. So Peyton Vanover gets the first turnover of the season. So Vanover with a turnover on the interception. And the Cyclones take it right back, and we've got it 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a 6-0 first quarter, so a turnover. Cyclones, Peyton Vanover with the pick. Great concentration of Vanover to stay with the receiver. Had it, he juggled it, bounced off his shoulder pad, and right there to snatch it was Peyton Vanover for the INT, 45-yard line. Blevins out of the guns. He'll hand off to Pate. Pate comes this side and breaks the tackle in the backfield of the 50. He's at the 45, to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. See ya, no flags. Touchdown Cyclones. Touchdown Legend Pate. Holy smokes. He set sail for a 55-yard run, and the Cyclones jump up again right out of the gate. We're at a 12-0 ball game. 4:24 to go, and Pate with a 55-yard run, his second touchdown of the ball game. So Legend Pate sets sail, some great blocking to spring him. And so the Cyclones lead at 12-0 here. So we'll go for two. Jones back there's a single setback. Bryson Blevins, quick over the middle, caught wide open, touchdown to the tight end. Easy peasy. Number 92, Kalix Daugherty, the 2-point catch. And the Cyclones get those 2 points back, and we lead at first quarter. T.A. Dugger leads at 14-0 on the road at Daniel Boone, and you are watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football. Legend Pate, a 6-yard run and a 55-yard run. Daugherty, the 2-point catch. And it's a 14-0 ball game. We put Brown to work up here. Hello, Brown. How are you? Good. How are you? Good. He's been pressed.
Number 1 ball boy in the country.
You're what?
Number 1 ball boy.
Number 1 ball boy, now camera operator. So Cyclones lead at 14-0 here. He's going to follow the ball. All you got to do is watch his screen right there, sir. And what you're showing is what they're going to see. So thank you, so I can call the game. I was running with one hand, running the camera, one hand, trying to keep. Yeah, so thanks. He'll have to get himself. I'll have to take him to. You like Poor Trav's Deli?
Yeah.
There you go. We'll take him, feed him. Cyclones 14-0 first quarter. Clock at the 4:24 mark. Here's the kick. It'll be a short kick taken on the fly to 35, to the 40, and wrapped up at the 41-yard line. Gang tackle by the men in white, led by number 48. You will call out the name of Tristan Richardson. Ball return man was number 18. That will be Rye Stone. So 4 of them tag teamed him, and the Cyclones will set up shot defensively. 41-yard line, leading 14-0 first quarter here. We'll pick our Port Travis Deli player of the game at the end of the ball game. Or players. Hello, Greg Hyder, Gabe DePrimo, the Yellow Jacket. How you doing, sir? The boy can carry the mail. Yes. Legend Pate is a 7th grader, by the way. So, 1st and 10, Boone, 41-yard line, trailing 14-0. Dominating start with the men in orange and black here on the road to Daniel Boone. New quarterback, hands off to number 1. Backfield, wrapped him up and got him for a loss. Holy smokes, like rats after cheese, folks. Pate got him. Number 2, Kalix Daugherty got him. New quarterback's number 15. That would be Caden Kimes for Daniel Boone. Lost on the play from the 41 all back over to the 30. What's that, Gator? 37? 37-yard line. My man Gator, Bobby Dickin up here. 38. Oh, 38 he says. He's the electronic clock operator. Loss of 3 on the play on the stuff. Clock is 3:41 to go. First quarter, 14-0. Shotgun formation. Looking, hands off. No, keeps himself, comes this way. Tries to get outside. Nothing. They got him. Wrapped him up for another loss. Up to make great pursuit. Aiden Hartsook dropped a hammer on him about the 35-yard line. Good read by number 90, Aiden Hartsook. And again, oh, boy, can he get after it. To the 35-yard line. They lose 3 more here. So it's going to be 3rd and a bunch for Daniel Boone as the clock rolls. 3:10 to go first quarter. If you're just tuning in, it's 14-0 T.A. Dugger. Wow. An impressive start with this defensive front. I'm anticipating the same thing tomorrow night. We've got a pretty strong defensive front for the high school tomorrow night in the Railroad Rumble. But you know what? Scienceville's got a good ball club too. So it's going to be a whammer jammer tomorrow night. 3rd and long, 35-yard line. Looking, pressure. He hits him, he's released. It's flying ducks. Intercepted near sideline. Down the far sideline he will go. Interception. Touchdown, Cyclones. On the interception, Aldo Cordell on the pick. That was all set up by Hartsook rocking the cage of the quarterback. He nailed him as he released it. It became a kind of a fluttering, dying quail, caught on the fly and down the near sideline. Touchdown Cyclones. Touchdown Aldo Cordell. Clock at the 2:36 mark in the first quarter. Tackling 6 more. It's a 20-0 first quarter lead. Cordell with the pick. Second interception of the ball game of the Cyclone defense. So Aldo Cordell with the interception returned down the near sideline for the touchdown. All set up by Hartsook's sack of the quarterbacks. He released the football. He made him pay for it. So Hartsook with a strong hit. Ball went up. It was almost like a pop-up on the baseball diamond and picked off by Cordell, racing down the near sideline and takes it in for the touchdown. Blevins looking, throws across the middle, caught, touchdown. Wide open, easy to Lennox Loveday. 2-point conversion. We lead at 22-0 first quarter. You're watching DUGGER Cyclone football. Now this from one of our great sponsors, the folks from Northeast Community Credit Union.
At Northeast Community Credit Union, we know the importance of taking care of your family and building our community. Are you remodeling your home, trading cars for your next road trip, or maybe you're considering an in-ground pool or a boat for the lake? Our loans are easy, fast, and convenient with the lowest payments around. Act now before rates go up. Apply online at bmycu.org, call us, or come see us in Elizabethton, Johnson City, or Rome Mountain. We have the loan you need.
Hey, my name is Dante, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nuggets is the authentic taste of it. You can tell it's freshly breaded, seasoned perfectly, and it just has this unique taste that compares to no other. Once I bite into it,
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted, cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Strong start with the men in black, 22-0 first quarter. Paid 2 touchdowns and an Aldo Cordell 41-yard interception. Here's the kickoff to the 30. Over the shoulder catch. He'll come up the field to the 35-yard line. It's going to be wrapped up. Cordell got him and also right him to the natural or the artificial turf, rather. Another good special team read by the Cyclones. Call out the name of 88 on the return man. It was 45 for Daniel Boone. And we don't have a 45, so there you go. And he comes up a little gimpy. 88 will help made the stop. Credit Jacob Clevenger with the stop for the Cyclones. Hello, Jessica Whitfield and April Mitchell and Coach Gary Harrison, Deanna Ryder. Hello, dear. My buddy, the old Western Virginia Ridge runner. Coach Ryder's wife, Miss Ryder. What a sweet lady. 35-yard line. 22-0 Cyclones first quarter here. 2:21 to go in the first quarter. Daniel Boone has had basically, to my counting, about 4 yards of positive offense so far. First and 10, they'll start from their own 35-yard line, right to left near hash mark, looking into the sun here. Nathan L. Stadium in gray. Handoff, little cross buck right in the backfield to wrap him up and take him down. 54 with authority. Bryson Hughes making a stop for the Cyclones. And again, another loss of yards on the play. Back 5 more yards to the, they'll give him positive real estate to the 32. A loss of 3 on the play. So 22-0 first quarter, clock at the 2:05 mark. So big old 54, and he's a hoss. Goodness gracious, sakes alive, Martha White. Bryson Hughes, number 54. Me, oh my. Sevier next Thursday night, home opener. You got to be there. Support these kids. I formation, tailback handoff, and nothing. Here in the backfield, he got the handoff for the fullback and make the block. Our guys are there. Making the stop again. Call out the name of 88. That would be Jacob Clevenger. 87, Lennox Loveday. They drop him back at the 30-yard line. More loss on the play and a timeout on the field. And it'll be timeout Daniel Boone. We're going to keep it right here and tell you about one of the good sponsors and be the good folks at Food City. Tomorrow will be a $5 day. $5 days tomorrow and Saturday at all Food Cities. We'll be at Food City in Elizabeth tomorrow morning with the show. You got tomorrow and Saturday fruit bowls for $5, dessert bowls for $5. You have, Powerade, 8-pack of 20-ounce Powerade for $5. Limit 4 tomorrow and Saturday at all Food Cities. You have the in-store made sushi for $5. You have Pepsi products, 6-pack 16-ounce bottles for $3.25. Also tomorrow at all Food Cities, you have Made in the Bakery Fresh sandwich cookies for $5. Oscar Mayer Lunchables for 3 for $5. And one more, Pringles. 3 canisters for $5 tomorrow and Saturday at all Food Cities. One of our great sponsors, Food City. Value every day. Food City. Railroad Rumble tomorrow night. Coach Van Huss, yours truly, bringing it to you. 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff. As we'll bring it to you from Kermit Tipton Stadium. It's an orange out tomorrow night, so the Cyclone Nation will be loud and proud and decked out in orange, I can promise you. Krista Britt, hello. Robert Thomas in Dallas, Texas. Thanks, bunches, for bringing to you, Duggar. Looking good, thank you. Mike Fraley, Sheriff Fraley, thank you, sir, for watching. So it brings up a third down to the 30-yard line. Throw over the middle. It's going to be deflected and nearly picked off. We got a hand on a 25. David Wright, the 8th grader, got a hand on an incomplete and brings up a 4th down. Robert Thomas in Dallas, Texas. The Jones in Nebraska. Miss Ryder in Elizabeth and Mike Fraley. Teresa Tigg. The feed is so clear. Yeah, it is. Thanks to Verizon. So 30-yard line, they got to punt the football. Back deep for the Cyclones will be Jones. Deep back, and the up back will be Bryson Blevins at the 40. 22-0 Cyclones first quarter. At the 1:28 mark in the opening stanza. He'll stand at his 20. He'll get a good snap and boom it as a twister over the head of Jones. It'll bounce and bounce around, and it's caught on the fly at the 40. Tries to break free, gets about the 43. Made some positive real estate. Nice tackle down there by 15 for Daniel Boone, and also call out the name number 8. Number 8 will be Valor Kiddo, and number 15 was Caden Kimes. So the Cyclones get the football back. They lead at 22-0. They'll set it up at the 44-yard line. On a 1st and 10, T.A. Duggar. Yeah, tomorrow night, 6:30 airtime from Kermit Tipton Stadium, the Railroad Rumble number 3. It's in their trophy case, and they want to keep it there, and we want to bring it back to Betsy tomorrow night. That would be the trophy. Hello, Clarence Hughes. 1st and 10 Cyclones, 44-yard line, 22-0 first quarter. Blevins out of the gun. Bryson looking. Got one out there open. Legend paid, and just stretched him out a little too far at the 40-yard line. Blevins aired it out, and Pate let him just a smidgen too far. Good defense out there on the man-for-man and the coverage. Call out the name of 22 for Daniel Boone. That would be Trey Carpenter. Nice coverage by Carpenter. Incomplete pass, 2nd down. Stops the clock at, what is that, Gator? Huh? 107 to go. The scoreboard's in the sun. Plus my eyes ain't very good, so it's a double whammy. 107 to go in the period. 22-0 Cyclones. 2nd down. Single setback will be in behind Bryson Blevins. Number 23, Micah Matheson. He'll hand off to Matheson. Tries to turn the corner to the 40. He's going to be brought down. No, breaks the tackle 45, and then he gets dropped to the 49-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Daniel Boone. Turn the corner, Matheson. There is a flag on the play. Of trying to turn around, youngin' son. Call your name out. Your mama wants to hear your name. I think it's number 40, Judd Pearson, I believe, made the tackle. 2nd penalty flag of the football game here in the first quarter. Man in the white hat will tell us what it is. The first one was blocking the back of the Cyclones, and this will be blocking the back of the Cyclones. So both penalties against the Cyclones. Hello, Gar Sheffield. Hello, Barker's Drive-Thru up Stony Creek. How you doing? Go Cyclones. Appreciate you, kids. Mr. Jones in Nebraska. Bob Thomas in Dallas, Texas. What are you telling me about Jason Whitten's Liberty Christian team? Plays Prestonwood Christian tomorrow night. So 82's football team plays tomorrow night down in Big D. Penalty against the Cyclones back to the 40-yard line. Brown's my cameraman up here tonight. Now, he's worked himself into a free sandwich from Poor Trav's Deli or barbecue from Big Dan's. Which one you want? You call it. You think it over. Replay the down to the 40-yard line. All right. We'll go either way. I can take you to both for that matter, for helping me out. Blevins from the 40-yard line. First quarter, we're up big. Toss sweep, trying to turn the corner. He will get to the 40, get a little head of steam at the 45. He's in midfield, sidesteps a man to the 45. He's at the 40, stays on his feet at the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, Micah Matheson. A 56-yard run by Micah Matheson puts us up again here in the first quarter. We jump out to a 28-0 lead here. So Micah Matheson what I say, from the 44, that would be oh, there's a flag down. Didn't see that on the far side. They're going to bring it. It'll be the third touchdown called back or the second. Let's see. Be the second call back. Jones has got called back. So a penalty flag on the Cyclones, so they'll bring this one back again. Let's see what's going to be. The man in the white hat will say Micah Matheson's touchdown run won't count. Another block in the back for the Cyclones. Third one here in the ball game. Hello to the First Lady of Cyclone Baseball, Sarah Presnell, watching. Hello, lady. So the penalty will be at the spot of the infraction at the 36-yard line. So the touchdown is called back, but we keep the football. They'll mark it with 26 seconds to go in the period. Blevins out, caught Jones in the flat. 35, 30, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet. Great job. He'll get it down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line. Tackle made by 22. Nice job of Trey Carpenter. He's made a couple of nice plays out there for Boone. And I'll mark it at about the 25-yard line. That may do it. Now we got down to 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's all Cyclones at 22-0 for the moment. They'll wind that clock back up on a gorgeous day here in Gray. What a neat facility they've got here. Final play of the period. Bad snap. Picks it up, runs for life, and is sandwiched and hammers the quarter ends, led by 72. I don't have a 72, but he's out there, made a big tackle. And let's see who the other young'un is. He's so big, his jersey won't go down over his belly. Let's see. I can't tell who it is. He's standing at the 35-yard line, but the quarter is over, and the Cyclones lead it after one, 22-0. Back with the second period, you're watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football on the road at Daniel Boone. Now this from one of our great sponsors, the good folks making it go. Couldn't be out here without them. Pleasant Beach Baptist Church.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
Are you needing a better night's sleep? We have a huge selection of mattresses in stock, so you don't have to wait to sleep great. Plus, right now, we'll pay your sales tax, and you get a free 7-piece sleep pack with select mattress purchases, plus free delivery and setup. Come into Cannons today and sleep great tonight.
We start the second period at Daniel Boone. Cyclones lead at 22-0. Legend paid 6-yard run. Legend paid 55-yard run. Aldo Cordell, 41-yard interception. We had Calix Daugherty, a 2-point catch. Lennox Loveday, a 2-point catch. Gives us 22 points after the first quarter here. 8-minute quarters. Ready to go here. Boone switches in. They'll look into the scoreboard now. Nathan L. Stadium up 22-0 Cyclones. Blevins from the 29. Bryson throws out in the flat and led him just a smidgen too far to Cordell. Out there defensively. Nice job to stay right there was Ty McKibbins, number 4 for Daniel Boone. Incomplete pass. And it brings up, let's see where the yard mark. Third down now for the Cyclones, marking the football. Third down, and they'll spot it at about the 29-yard line. So Blevins and the Cyclones leading at 29-0. Third down and long now for T.A. Dugger. Blevins rolls out in the flat. Bryson looking, stops, plants, throws, got a man out there, and it's going to be caught, and it's in for a touchdown. What a catch in double traffic. Went up and got it and brought it down. Ryan Jones gets the touchdown for the Cyclones. Blevins put it right on the numbers. So to start the second period, Ryan Jones, touchdown catch from Bryson Blevins. That extends the lead now to 28-0 Cyclones here in the first half. Clock at the 7:44 mark. What was that, a 29-yard pass? Yep, 29-yard pass to Ryan Jones from Bryson Blevins, right on the numbers in double coverage. Single setback, going for the 2. Hands off to him. He's got room, and he takes up the middle. Got it. 2-point conversion. In for 2 more by Micah Matheson. And the Cyclones have extended the lead here in the first half to 30-0 T.A. Dugger. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football on the road at Daniel Boone, leading, as we said, to the tune of 28-0. From Physical Therapy Services, one of our great sponsors. You work with pediatrics at PTS. Tell me about that.
I do not. I work with pediatric athletes, but yes, we do pediatric at 1500 in the medical care building. That's when they work with people that they're developmentally delayed, where they're having a hard time walking, crawling, that kind of thing. Also Down syndrome, autism, all of that. And so they work, PT and OT work in conjunction with each other to help these kids get back to normal life.
Something that they treat a lot more than I realized, headaches. A lot of folks come in with headaches. You help them. Tell me about that.
Yep. So headaches can come from the neck. It can come from, you can have vertigo and headaches and that kind of thing. So what we do is we do an evaluation, see if we can kind of pinpoint where those headaches are coming from, either refer them out if they need other help from like an ENT or something like that, a migraine specialist, or if we think that we can help them, we'll treat their neck and whatever other issues that they have going along with that.
Social media, how do we find you?
We have Facebooks for the pediatric and the ortho clinics, and then you can either call us or find me on a sideline somewhere.
Dr. Aaron Kaiser, one of our great sponsors with Physical Therapy Services of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Kickoff, Cyclones return it, or I should say defend it very nicely. Not much return from Daniel Boone. They'll fall into the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Daniel Boone, virtually no offense so far. They trail 30-0 first half here. Cyclones, I was adding up during the break. Pate, Cordell, Daughtery, Lennox Loveday, Ryan Jones, Micah Matheson. 6 different kids have scored so far. We lead at 30-0 in the first half. Oh, at the 7-minute mark. Hello, Sonia Jack Cook and Krista Britt. Jordan Mitchell, Sarah President. Hello, Michelle Smith. How you doing, young lady? From Eastside Elementary, the land of the Pirates. 30-0 Cyclones. They'll set up shop 30 at the 35-yard line. See what they can do offensively. I formation, hand off the fullback. He gets maybe a yard, gets hammered. Great read by our defense. Flying to the football, 92, and also coming up the bottom of the pile will be number 52 for T.A. Dugger, Matthew Hine, and also 92. Call out the name of Calix Daughtery. Next Thursday, home opener, Severe's coming to town. Severe Warriors feeds, of course, into Dobbins Minute. Will be in Kingsport on September the 29th. The big boys will be over this year. Hello, Judy Gwynn. Thank you for watching. 30-0 Cyclones first half here. 35, maybe a yard on the play, 36-yard line. Handoff, left side, nothing. They bury him. What a great read by our defense. Again, we're just, it's like rats after cheese, man. We're on it. It's a good point. Oddly says we need to have that tomorrow night. I think you'll see a football team that's ready to go tomorrow night. 37-yard line. Picked up 1 more yard. 3rd down and long now to the 45 to move the sticks. 30-0 Cyclones. Clock rolling. 5:55 to go in the first half. We'll do varsity only. And go home and get ready for tomorrow night. So 3rd down and about 7 or 8 now for the Daniel Boone offense. Trying to get their first down of the ball game. Working off left side, going to be wrapped up, tries to turn the corner, doesn't get out of the grasp at the 35-yard line for a loss on the play. Again, flying to the football. Let's see who it's going to be. It was 92 and also turnaround young and big 77. Call out Calix Daughtery and 77 Nolan Loveday at the 35-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 4th down, they got to punt it. What a showing by our football team here, folks. 30-0 first half. So Daniel Boone, again, the Cyclones, out of the last 6 years have either been champs or co-champs. 5 out of the last 6 years, and 2 of those years we ran the table, went 8-0. Pretty impressive, this football program from little old Betsytown. Smallest school in the conference as far as enrollment. We've got one back to look into the sun. Here's the kick, and it'll be a sidewinding knuckleballer hit, and everybody gets away from it. They'll down it about the 38-yard line. Cyclones take over first and 10, 38, looking into the sun here. And a 30-0 beautiful 81-degree Thursday here. Tomorrow night, the Railroad Rumble. We keep talking about it because it's going to be big. As Barney told Andy, it's big, and it's going to be big. Had Coach Whitten on the show today. Need to go back and watch it. He was ready to. He was underneath the table. His leg was going 100 miles an hour, man. Bum, 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 bum. He is jazzed up and ready to go. And he is very excited about this football team, and so am I. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised come December with this football team. Hello, David Buckner. How you doing, sir? 30-0 Cyclones will set up shop on their own 38-yard line. Blevins, Pate back there, as well as Jones. Puts Pate out here in the flat, hands off to Jones. Jones, big hole to 40. He's at the 45. Stiff arms man to the 47 and nearly out to the 50-yard line. Picks up 9 on the play. And nice, check that, picks up 11 on the play. And a double C Western Supply first down. Moving the sticks. 11 big yards run by Ryan Jones, number 28, out of the 49-yard line. So Blevins with Pate and Jones back there now. Used Pate as a decoy, put him out in the flat for a pass, handed off to Jones, and between the guard and the tackle, got big real estate. Picked up 11 big yards. First half, 30-0 Cyclones. Clock at 4:05 to go to halftime. From the Cyclone 49-yard line, Bryson Blevins. Long count. Hands off, coming this way, Jones. He'll turn the corner, breaks a tackle, penalty flag, going to bring it back on a hold down the near sideline. And, man, he goes helmet to helmet. He got popped, and he popped. Nice hit by Carpenter on Jones, but they're going to bring this one back. Yep, it's a hold against the Cyclones. Saw that one from here. So penalty bugs bit us. That's our fourth penalty of the ball game. We still lead 30-0 here in the first half. So Cyclones, again, will see this penalty marched off against them from the 49-yard line, go back down the field to the 39-yard line, 10-yard penalty. 39.5, ball almost on the 40-yard line. 6 different Cyclones have scored here in the first half, folks. 3:41 till halftime. 30-0 Tia Dugger. Blevins out of the gun. Pate single setback. Blevins looking, throws out in the flat, caught, slant pattern, open, 45, and inside the 45 at the 43-yard line. Catch made by Cooper Cole for the T.A. Dugger Cyclones. On a slant pattern, nice play by Blevins, put it right on the numbers and got it down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line of the Boone Trailblazers. Brings up a second down, a very manageable 2 or 3 yards now. Ball spotted at the 43. First half, Cyclones pitching a shutout. Blevins with Pate behind him here. Pate with a couple of touchdowns. Hands off on the old shuffle pass. That one fumbled, and it'll be called dead. It's an incomplete pass. So the shuffle pass didn't work. Incomplete, one of the few miscues. Hello, Janie McKinney. Thank you, Janie. Still trying to learn it here a little bit. Learning names and almost want to say ground ball to shortstop. Last time we were here, we're doing football, or we're doing baseball, so... But it'll come. Incomplete on the shuffle pass. Brings up a third down. Blevins hands off to Pate. Legend inside the 40, inside to about the 35. Shoved back to about the 37-yard line. Got more than enough for double C Western Supply first down. And they'll put it at about the, Pate takes it to the 37-yard line? First down, Cyclones. 37-yard line. Legend Pate, only a 7th grader, already 2 touchdowns here in the ball game. 2:40 to go to halftime. We lead 30-0. Play action. Blevins looking, flushed out of the pocket, looking, pumps, throws, caught, down. Great catch to the 25, 20, 15, 10. He may tip it down the sideline. He does. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, Calix Daugherty. What a play by Blevins. Flushed out of the pocket and caught him down to the near sideline, took it in for the touchdown. Daugherty, the 7th Dugger Cyclone, had scored, and now we jump out 36-0 first half here. So check that. Daugherty scored early on a 2-point conversion, but still a 37-yard pass from Blevins. And the Cyclones are cooking with propane, folks. 36-0 Betsy, first half. So Blevins paid single set by going for 2 here. Blevins goes to the end zone, throws it up for grabs. It's going to be knocked away. The intended receiver was, I believe, Max Fields, and it was incomplete. We'll be right back after this. You're in the first half. It's all T.A. Dugger. The Cyclones lead it here in the first half of this football game to the tune of 36-0. Be right back after this from Dr. Bob Lewis. You're watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football.
Well, we've been a family practice here in Elizabethton since 2006. We were originally right around the corner on Rogeson. We've been a few different places. Over behind the post office now, we're right here on 904 West G Street, and we're family dentistry for the whole family. We take care of little ones all the way up to the grandparents. We try to provide a warm and welcoming environment. I know a lot of folks out there are quite a bit apprehensive about coming to have dental treatment done. So our thing has always been to try to provide the warm, caring environment. I've been in the dental chair plenty myself, so I know what it's like to receive dentistry, and I try to provide it the same way that I would want it provided to me in a care.
36-0. T.A. Dugger will have a running clock in the second half. The new rule is 30 is your running clock in middle school football. Here's the kick. Bounces around to the 40-yard line and smothered right there at the 40 by Daniel Boone. Right there to Downey, make sure he didn't get up and take off, was Dagan Walker, number 44. Ball at the 40 is where Boone will set up shop here, trailing, as we said, 36-0 T.A. Dugger. With 2:20 to go in the first half, there will be a running clock in the second half. Hello, Coach T, Donna Townsend. Watching from Nashville. How about that, at Music City? Hope Jimmy's doing better. Hello, Jennifer Vance, one of our great sponsors, Advanced Heat Pump Systems. You're going to hear their commercial coming up at halftime. We looking for help. Comes out of the pocket, I formation, throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Penalty flag. Intended receiver is number 40, Judd Pearson. Number 9 was there defending for the Cyclones, and that's Gage Reed. Holding against Daniel Boone. So man in the white hat will tell you a hold against the Trailblazers. Stops the clock at 2:12 to go in the first half. 36-0 T.A. Dugger. Hello, Maddie Rollins, lady of the world-famous banana pudding. Bryson Rollins' grandmama. Saw Bryson, had him on the stream back when we watched him scrimmage Anderson County, T.A. Dugger. Penalty goes back to the 40-yard line. Back to the 30 from the 40. I formation. Handoff, nothing. Cyclone smother him, handing it off, and he just disappeared in the wall of white, the sea of white. 54 making the stop for the Cyclones, Bryson Hughes, and 92, Calix Daughtery. So they'll mark the football. They'll lose yardage down to the 29. They lost on the play of 1. The Cyclone, I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. They don't have a first down in the football game. So they're trying to think they do not have a first down. So the Cyclones will defend here on a second down play. Clock rolling first half at 1:35 to go to the break. It's a man in motion from far side to near side. Looking, throws to him in the backfield, and immediately Legend Pate drops him at the 27-yard line. Legend Pate, catch made by number 3, Hudson Muncie. He had some running room, and all of a sudden the door slammed shut. Legend Pate made a good open field tackle and brings him down back inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So it brings up a third down and long now for Daniel Boone. 43's out on the field now. That would be Noah Singleton. Also out there, 56 on that front wall for the Cyclones. That would be Brendan Orlana. Yeah, we'll get the other two youngins here in second. 87 looking for help. Those out in the flat, and it's going to be a catch. Nice sliding catch at the 34-yard line. Catch made by number 3. That would be Hudson Muncie. So 34-yard lines will mark the football. Picked up 6 on that one. 56 out there for the Cyclones right now. That would be, we told you, Orlando. Try and get that other kid. 87 of the Cyclone is Lennox Loveday. Try and get that other defensive tackle up front. 71. You got a chance to turn around. That would be Lincoln Horniak, the 7th grader, number 71. 50.
5 seconds.
Well, it's 5 seconds. 0.5 to go. The First Lady of Cyclone football watching, Katie Witten. Her hubby and the rest of the coaching staff tomorrow night, Science Hill, again at Kermit Tipton Stadium, Railroad Rumble number 3. We're going there at 6:30 right here. It'll be audio only. Let me show you what you're going to see tomorrow night, because here's the screen you'll see. It'll be that one right there tomorrow night, because it'll be audio only. That is Science Hill's call, and as I've said all week, and it's true, when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans do. And they said no video, and be no video. Next Thursday night at our place, we'll have video. It'll be home opener against Severe Warriors for T.A. Dugger. Yeah. 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock on kickoff tomorrow night for the Railroad Rumble. All right, 5 seconds to go in the first half here. 36-0 Cyclones. We will have, as we were told by the electronic clock operator, we will have a running clock here in the second half. But some man in motion comes away, stops, a little option pass out there. It's going to be nearly picked off. There's a penalty flag at the end of the play. 33 had a chance, caught it and dropped it. That would have been Cooper Cole. He had a chance on it. We'll guess it's pass interference against the Cyclones. Gave him a little love shove in the back before the ball came. So with the clock expired, they'll get one more play to officially end the first half. I'm going to assume that's pass interference on the Cyclones. Yep. It's a little obvious, and so they'll move the chains and they'll cross midfield for the first time. No, they're not going to cross midfield. Back to the 49-yard line. In with the play, number 7. That'll be Carson Hensley for Daniel Boone. 49-yard line. Boone gets the second half kickoff. They deferred the coin toss, so they'll get the second half kick to start. We'll have a running clock in the second half. And quarterback Chase Osborne sees the final play of the first half here. He's in trouble, flushed out of the pocket, running, throws on the fly, and a catch. Nice catch at about the 39-yard line for Daniel Boone. And that will be number 7 making the catch. Carson Hensley in your first quarter, on your first half, will come to an end here. It is halftime. At the break, your score, T.A. Dugger 36, Daniel Boone nothing. You're watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football. Now this from one of our great sponsors, making a go. Brand new sponsor, Duck Crossing.
It's a 3-story antique mall, huge. We have like over 50,000 square feet and over 50 different vendors, all kind of with their own little niche. It sort of feels like walking back into the past.
Amen.
You can see things from all decades. We have glassware and kitchen things, and then we also have tools and jars and bottles and lots of sports memorabilia. Even the local Elizabethan, some of the local guys who were here, Jason Witten, there's some of his cards and different items in there as well.
Hours are open at Duck Crossing.
We're open 11 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and then 10 to 6 on Saturdays. We stay open later whenever they have the car shows on Saturday nights or for the First Friday events.
Yep. Social media, how do we find you?
We are on Facebook at Duck Crossing Elizabethton, and then on Instagram we are Duck Crossing Antiques.
Yep. One of our sponsors of Cyclone Sports, got to check them out. I buy stuff there all the time. Misty Counts and the good folks at Duck Crossing Antique Mall in downtown Elizabethton.
proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Halftime, 36-0. T.A. Duggars recap the scoring for the Cyclones. They get started at the 6:06 mark in the opening quarter. Legend paid a 6-yard run, 2-point conversion failed. It's 6-0. Get the ball right back on an interception by Peyton Vanover. And then about 2-3 plays later, Legend paid a 55-yard gallop. Calix Daugherty 2-point catch. It's 14-0. Then they come back, and Aldo Cordell with a 41-yard interception picked it out of the sky, ran down the near sideline, returned it for a touchdown. Lennox Loveday got the 2-point conversion. That's your first quarter score, 22-0 in favor of T.A. Duggar. In the second quarter, Ryan Jones, a 29-yard pass from Bryson Blevins. It was Micah Matheson with a 2-point run, makes it 30-0, and the final score in the first half, it was Calix Daugherty, a 37-yard pass from Bryson Blevins, 2-point conversion failed, and that's your halftime score, 36-0 T.A. Duggar. On the road to Daniel Boone. We'll have a running clock in the second half. We'll come back with more. We'll tell you what about tomorrow night. We're going to get ready to, the Railroad Rumble. I am jacked up. It's an orange out tomorrow night for the Cyclone Nation. And so if you get there and get there early, Kermit Tipton Stadium, again, Brown said, what'd you say, 79 tomorrow, the high? So it's going to be very pleasant tomorrow night, probably game time at 7 o'clock kickoff. I'd say probably low 70s, upper 60s. Very, very pleasant night for the opening night of T.A. Duggar football tonight. It's very pleasant out here. It'll be very pleasant tomorrow night for the opening night of the Elizabethton Cyclones and the Science Hill Hilltoppers. And the Railroad Rumble Part 3. Carter County Bank and Elizabethton versus the Bank of Tennessee and Science Hill. Two winningest coaches in Northeast Tennessee, Stacy Carter and our own Sean Whitten, will get after it. And two spirited football teams, I can tell you that. Lawsy mercy. Our football team against Westridge beat them 28-7. Union Virginia beat them 21-7. So you can do the math. 49-14 was the two scores. That's when the first team went against the first team. We had touchdown passes by Whitehead, by Slagle, by Price. Had runs by Jeriah Griffin. Luke Whaley caught a touchdown one of those two scrimmages. Had a lot of offensive weapons. And then a kicking game, Lawsy mercy. At the end of the Union scrimmage, of course, they let them kick unprotected. There was no rush or anything, but still. Will Bowers and Campbell for the Cyclones hammered them from, I think it was 25, 29, and I think 37, if my memory serves me correctly, of field goals, and they were climbing as they split the uprights. So we got a kicking game that's pretty dadgum good, too. I'm telling you, I don't normally say this in the preseason, but I think we got a pretty special football team. We're getting ready to get cranked up and see tomorrow night. Science Hill's got a good one, too. It's going to be a great matchup tomorrow night. If you can't make it, we're going there at 6:30 here. The kickoff at 7 o'clock. Richard Van Hussen, yours truly, bringing it to you tomorrow night. Audio only, and that's what's going to be on the road, I think, most of the time this year. But I just figure audio is better than nothing at all. I could just sit in the stands and watch it, but I believe I'd just rather be here to call it and help pass it on to you folks and into the microphone. Hello, Tammy Blevins. Hello to Taylor Green. Hello to Katie Whitten. Halftime, 36-0 T.A. Duggar. Back after this from Brummett Sports. You're watching T.A. Duggar Cyclone football. So we're at Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabeth, and Lori Wilson, the owner, and one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, We can do either the like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greenville for the Greenville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up, point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at brummittstn, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net. We'd love to hear from you.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
We'll have a running clock in the second half. We lead at 36-0. Again, thank you for being with us wherever you may be. And a gorgeous day for football here at Nathan L. Stadium at Daniel Boone. Again, the turf, they've done so much out here to this facility. And, of course, you can see on the screen it's a two-tone turf. We got good news today. We found out that it's going to be a go. We're going to get the infield at the baseball field. The River Riders field going to be converted to turf, and also the softball field on campus is going to have an infield turf. So that's pretty cool. They'll both be ready for the spring baseball and softball seasons coming up. That's really neat. So that was made me think of that. I looked out and saw this very, very nice turf here at Nathan L. Stadium. Daniel Boone tomorrow night will be here against Irwin, North Carolina. They'll be our home opener on September the 15th. If you don't have tickets, you want to get your general admission tickets. I know the season tickets, they have got a legal pad of 2 or 3 pages full of people in waiting to get season tickets. As we've said many times, where else in Northeast Tennessee, maybe anywhere, maybe in the South, I don't know, they are building bleachers and seats to accommodate the fans and the wants and needs of the Cyclone Nation. Very few places are building bleachers. A lot of places are begging for folks to come watch the games. Not at our place. At Citizens Bank Stadium, we're building more stadium seats to accommodate the crowd. How about that? That's pretty impressive. All right, go to collinsandcompany.info. It started on Monday, runs until next Tuesday. It is a lifetime collection of collectibles, vintage, and antiques. It's an auction. Go to collinsandcompany.info. David Collins, the Collins & Company. They've got a collector's dream. They got it. Oh, this Gator love this. An old barber pole that actually works and stays lights up. Got that. They've got a old thermometers, vintage cigarette advertising, cast irons, musket balls, blue canning jars, vintage medicine bottles, vintage tools, lighted barber poles, stoneware, brass sleigh bells. It goes on and on and on. A couple of motorized scooters. This is the estate online auction. Go to collinsandcompany.info, and it's out there. Started $1 a bid, and it started on Monday and goes until next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. So there you go. Cyclones ready to go here in the second half. We lead it 36-0. We have a running clock. We'll be right back after this to start the second half after one of our great sponsors tells you what they've got going on. That'll be the good folks at Big John's Closeouts. We'll be right back after this in the second half. You're watching T.A. Duggar Cyclone football. Cyclones lead to the break 36-0, and we'll have to wait because they're getting ready to come back and get this one cranked up. So we'll get Big John's on at the conclusion of the ball game. So Cyclones will tee it up. Holiday's my cameraman. You back for another quarter, ain't you? Another half? There you go. All right. How does everybody know you, Holiday or Brown?
They call me downtown, most of my friends.
Downtown. Downtown. All right. He's a good one. One of the first guys I met when I came to town was downtown, down on the sideline. I said, "Who are you?" You said, "You told me your name was Brown." I said, "Hey, Brown." But the girls call me downtown. I said, "I got you." Hello, Josh Wallen. The J train tomorrow night. Looking forward to a big night for number 40 tomorrow night. The Railroad Rumble. Running clock when this thing gets started. We lead at 36-0 to start the second half here. And the kick, and it'll bounce around, be picked up by Daniel Boone. They better hurry and get on it, and they did at the 32-yard line. On the kickoff by Keats Mink. 8-minute periods, and they will run the clock here in the second half, leading 36-0. So Daniel Boone will set up shop on their own 32-yard line, trailing 36-0. They don't have a first down in this football game. That's how dominating this defense has been for the Cyclones. So they'll be at their 32, trailing 36-0. Season opener for both teams. Good crowd over there. See if I can scan that real quick. Scan the bleachers over there and show you the Cyclone Nation over there pretty strong today, as always. Let's go back to the play here. 1st and 10, 32-yard line. Handoff left side and nothing. Maybe the line of scrimmage at best. A little crossbuck and nothing. Cyclones read it perfectly. Led it coming up the bottom of the pile. Big 72 was there. That would be Riley Greer. And number 4 was out on the play. Legend Pate. And so virtually a wall up front, I'm telling you. We saw that with the high school team, too, in the 2 scrimmages. Our defensive front pretty stout. On the ends are Ben Adams and Mason Ball and Andrew Blevins out there. And we'll leave some people off. Kent, Guess. Got some hosses. Looking forward to seeing what they're going to do tomorrow night. I formation, toss sweep, tailback, and right there's Legend Pate to drop him. They'll blow the play dead as he made helmet-to-helmet contact at the 25-yard line. And Legend read that one perfectly, the 7th grader. And they'll drop him at about the 29-yard line. Loses 3 on the play. Clock running, 3rd quarter. We're at the 5:55 mark. 36-0 T.A. Dugger. Not only trying to win it, but pitch a shutout here in the opening game of the season. Next Thursday night, home opener, the Severe Warriors coming to town from Kingsport. They feed, of course, into Dobbins Minute. And we'll have them next Thursday night at the stadium. I formation. Quarterback keeps running to the 31-yard line. Kept it himself and paid for it. Turned the corner. And once again, 92. Calix Daughtery was right there. Number 5, your quarterback, kept it. Faked the fullback dive and kept it. Osborne ran around to the near side, the short side of the field. Chase Osborne, and got dropped pretty quickly by the pursuit of the Cyclone defense. 4th down, they got to punt it. Not much. The line of scrimmage was a 32. They just got back to the line of scrimmage. They got to punt the football. Cyclones have 2 back now, right around our own 45-yard line, leading 36-0 second half. High snap. He will get it away. Nice kick. And it's going to be caught on the fly, and a fair catch called for and taken at about the 42-yard line by 23 for the Cyclones, Micah Matheson. So T.A. Dugger sets up shop with a 36-0 lead here in the 3rd quarter. They'll set it up at the Daniel Boone 47-yard line. Bryson Blevins a couple of touchdown passes today. Legend Pate scored a couple of touchdowns. So we have 6 different guys who scored in the ball game, which is an incredibly impressive stat in a middle school football game, I was going to tell you. 47-yard line. Single setback is 23. That is Matheson. So Blevins working out of the gun here. Bryson Blevins. Those out in the flat, caught. Max Fields. 45, 40, 35. Bringing it back. Penalty flag. They'll bring it back as a hold. Fields will take it to the distance down the far sideline. I'm fairly certain they're going to bring this one back again. Another penalty by the Cyclone offense. We've been bit by the penalty bug today. That was another touchdown call back. It's a hold against the Cyclones. Was that 2 or 3 touchdowns called back because of penalties today? for T.A. Dugger. And still we lead at 36-0. So the hold against T.A. Dugger and the spot of the infraction, let's see what the market. Line of scrimmage was the 47. Will go back across midfield. There's the hold, and they'll put it back to the 46 of the Cyclones. 3:04 to go, third quarter, 36-0, running clock. Cyclones lead it. Blevins working out of the gun. Bryson Blevins from our own 46-yard line. Blevins, hands off. Matheson pulls his way to the 46 to the 47-yard line. Tackle made by, come up out, they got the gold helmet on. Turn around, youngin, so I can give you props. You made a nice tackle. Who is that at the 50-yard line? Turn around, son. And we'll get his name here in a second. It looks like number 12, maybe. Keegan Doolin, I think, or number 2. Dominic Del Sesto. One of those two, I think, made that tackle. Blevins out here at those. Nope. Spoke too soon. Max Fields, a little too high, incomplete. It was number 2 made that tackle. Thank you, sir. Dominic Del Sesto. Guess you're working on a poor Travs, too, aren't you, over there being a helper? Dominic Del Sesto. Sesto. Clock rolling. Minute 54 to go, third quarter, 36-0 T.A. Dugger on a running clock. Blevins. He'll keep it. Bryson cuts up inside of the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a race to the end zone. Will they catch him? They will not. Touchdown Cyclones. And touchdown for Bryson Blevins. So a 54-yard run by Bryson Blevins. First carry of the night for the quarterback. It's a biggie. He takes it to the house, a 56-yard scamper for Bryson Blevins. He's involved in his third touchdown of the night. He's thrown for 2 and ran for 1. So Blevins with a 56-yard scamper, and the Cyclones with a running clock have extended the lead now to 42-0 third quarter. We'll go for 2. Blevins, single setback is Matheson behind him. You got to be there Thursday night to bring a big crowd with these kids next Thursday, the home opener. Hand off to Matheson up the middle. He has stood up at the 2 and just pushes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Matheson makes it a 44-0 third quarter score. T.A. Dugger in control. Back after this, you're watching T.A. Dugger Cyclone football.
As soon as Mr. Steve walks in, it's like a ray of sunshine has entered our restaurant.
Sure is nice to hear.
For his 100th birthday, we wanted to do it as big as possible.
That was someday, I'll tell you.
Customers came in, brought gifts and cards.
When I walked in and they all clapped, that was quite a surprise to me.
It's a really warm feeling in your heart to know that your father's got other people looking out for him.
We decided to give him free Chick-fil-A for life.
One of my main reasons I want to live forever.
I think you got it in you.
Are you needing a better night's sleep? We have a huge selection of mattresses in stock, so you don't have to wait to sleep great. Plus, right now, we'll pay your sales tax, and you get a free 7-piece sleep pack with select mattress purchases. Plus, free delivery and setup. Come into Cannons today and sleep great tonight.
Minute 30, third quarter, running clock, 44-0 T.A. Dugger. Holy smokes, what a start. On the kick, over his head, hits the 30. It's a live football. The 25, he'll pick it up at the 24, and is going to be buried at the 24-yard line. Cyclones, great pursuit. Again, call out number 25, making the stop. David Wright for T.A. Dugger. So 44-0 Cyclones here in the third quarter in a running clock. Holy smokes. They don't have a first down, folks. That's how dominant this football team has been defensively. Daniel Boone, not a first down, and not, quite frankly, not very much positive yardage. They're a nice-looking football team, but we have absolutely put the smoke to them so far. Rolling out in the flat, there's pressure. He'll dump it and picked off, intercepted. He'll take it back in. It's touchdown, T.A. Dugger. Stepped right in the passing lane, Gage Reed. And touchdown, T.A. Dugger for an interception, the second interception for a touchdown of the football game. Pressure. He had to unload it quickly. And Gage Reed with the INT takes it to the house, and it's 50-0 Tia Duggar, third quarter. Holy smokes. 39 seconds to go in the third quarter on the running clock. Gage Reed with the pick. Gator, how far was that? I'm going to say 22. So what are you going to call it? You call it, Hoss. 22. Yep. That's what I thought. 22-yard catch, or pick, rather. Blevins with single setback is Micah Matheson. 50-0 Cyclones. Blevins rolls out in the flat. He's going to look. He's going to juke a man. He'll take it in untouched. Well, he gets I'm sorry. Spoke too soon. Nice read and dropped him 44. Thought he was going to sneak in, but Ryan Jacko, Jacko, Ryan Jacko dropped the hammer on him and stopped him, but a nice run and a nice stop by Jacko. So we go to the third quarter. 2-point conversion failed. It is 50-0 Tia Duggar. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Tia Duggar Cyclone football. Come right back after this. One of our great sponsors, the good folks from Food City.
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the T.A. Duggar Sports.
Back at Daniel Boone High School, he'll make the kick. It'll be end over end. It'll be taken on the fly to the 31-yard line for Daniel Boone. Up the field to the 40, at the 45. Look out, he's breaking through the traffic, going down the far sideline. Nice return. Can they stop him for a touchdown? They can. Legend Pate got him to save the touchdown to the 15-yard line. Biggest play of the ball game for Daniel Boone. They trail 50-0 third quarter. And a nice return. Let's see who the young man is. I'll try and catch his number because he made a nice kickoff return. And let's see which one they're going to smite him on the helmet when he comes to the near sideline. Maybe 15. Caden Kimes, maybe. A nice return. Quarter over. We go to the fourth quarter. We lead it 50-0. Cyclones. We'll just keep it right here and talk about what's coming up tomorrow night, the Railroad Rumble. Hello to Lynn McDowell and Big Javin Moorfield. Hello, sir. Neil Hartley, how you doing? Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. We got him in Nebraska, got him in Texas, got him in Georgia, got him in Elizabethton. Hello, Julie Hartsook. How you doing, lady? Got to get to your class and read to those youngins at Harold McCormick. Love going around reading to these kids in the classes. Reading is so important. I want to do that at East Side, West Side, and Harold McCormick with the youngins. Third quarter, 50-0 Elizabethton. Tia Duggar against Daniel Boone from Daniel Boone High School here in Gray. JV coming up next. We'll not do that one, of course. Hello to Kelly Montgomery and Thomas Stout. Hello to Mandy Lewis and Riley Thompson and Josh Wallen. That's J-Train's daddy. We're looking for a big night tomorrow night. Big J-Train, number 40. We're going to need a big night tomorrow night from he and Caleb Holzer and, oh gosh, Rhett Slagle and Whitehead and Cam Baker and Luke Whaley. Going to need a big one tomorrow night. Here's a handoff to 44-0. Dropped him. Line of scrimmage. As soon as he got the ball, got it wrapped up on a running clock here in the fourth quarter. 54 and 77. That would be Bryson Hughes, 54 and 77. Nolan Loveday bringing him down. Ball at the deepest penetration of the ball game for Daniel Boone at the Cyclone 16-yard line. Fourth quarter running clock, 50-0 Tia Duggar. So obviously they want to pitch a shutout, and Daniel Boone wants to score. I get that on both sides of the ball. Ball to 16. I formation behind your quarterback for Daniel Boone, Chase Osborne. Tailback handoff. Works off right side to the 15 and dropped right there. Good pursuit. Had a hole, and it shut pretty quickly. Call out the name of turnaround youngin. 92. He's been active all night. Calix Daughtery gets it down to the 15-yard line. Clock rolling in the ball game at the 6:50 mark. T.A. Dugger leads at 50-0 here. We'll pick our Port Travis Deli players. Got 2 tonight. 2 players of the game. You put up 50 points, there's got to be more than one kid's done well, and there is. So, hello, Thomas Stout. I formation, 15-yard line. Looking, flushed out of the pocket. They're chasing him. He dumps it over the middle. Incomplete. He had pressure by Daughtery and also number 9 out there, Gage Reed. Brings up a 4th down now for Daniel Boone at the 15-yard line of T.A. Dugger. 5 out of the last 6 years, this football team's either won it or been co-champion of the football conference. And twice in the last 6 years, we ran the table undefeated at 8-0. And it's a pretty good start out here today against a good Boone team. This team's not a bad team. And the Cyclones have dominated 50-0 here. It's the 16-yard lines where the ball is spotted. They just can't get any offense going because our defense has been so stifling. 5:54 to go in the running clock. 4th down, they're going for it. And a handoff, or actually a keeper for the quarterback, and nothing to the 16-yard line, working off right side, trying to get a wall there, and the door got slammed and slammed quickly, and that was it. Call out 77 for the Cyclones again, Nolan Loveday. You don't think they're excited about getting this guy up there next year at the high school? Well, they are, I can tell you. All these youngins coming up next year, these 8th graders. Hello to Chuck Hyder. Hello to Bobby Dickin. He's right down here. Carrie Blair, Jane, Elizabeth Field-Smith, and Patricia Woods. Thanks, ladies, for watching. Cyclones take over on downs at the 16-yard line and total control of the ball game at 50-0 at the 5-minute mark to play on a running clock. Again, the new rule for middle school, 30 points, and the high school too. Is that right, Gator? Running clock will be 30 points, high school and middle school. And once you hit 30, you don't go seesaw back. Once you're there, you're there. So 30-0 or 30-point differential is a running clock, both high school and middle school. New rule this year. I-4 or actually a single setback for the Cyclones. Blevins QB and number 9, Gage Reed back there. The 3rd or 4th running back we've had back there. He'll hand off to Gage Reed. He'll be stuffed. Nice stop that time by Daniel Boone at the 15. Nice read coming up off the bottom of the play. Let's see who gets the credit for this one. Got a gold helmet on. Turnaround youngin, 54. Credit Kyler Griffith with the tackle. Nice job, Kyler, at the 15. Really at the 16-yard line. Line of scrimmage, no gain on the play. Nor is there loss. 2nd down. 4th quarter. Running clock. 50-0 T.A. Dugger. Blevins on the sweep. Turns the corner, Reed. Reed's got a little run. He's at the 25, 30, 35. He's at the 40 and brought down to the 44-yard line. Nice run by Reed. He'll pick up 28 yards, take it out to the 44-yard line. Daniel Boone, nice touchdown-saving tackle by the secondary. He was off to the races. And they'll spot the football now at the 40. We're at right about the 40, 45-yard line. Double C Western Supply first down. They'll spot it about the 43 to be exact. First down, some running room and breathing room here. Blevins out in the flat, caught. Stiff arms a man and brought down to the 44-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Daniel Boone. See who that young man is over there. Come up out of there, youngin. It should be, 18, number 18. That would be Rye Stone making the stop. No huddle. Here we come again at the 44-yard line. Blevins. Ryson hands off to all working off left side. Is that Gage Reed again? Let's see. He'll get to the 44. Again, stop. Nice job by Daniel Boone on the stop that time. Okay. So, yeah. So, if it drops below a 30-point differential, it goes back to regular clock. That's not going to, we're going to worry about that today. Here's a handoff, and nice stop. Reed gets the call and is dropped to the line of scrimmage at the 45. 54 making the stop. Kyler Griffin again. 45-yard line. Clock rolling, 2:10 to play in the football game. Cyclones lead at 50-0 on opening night here. Home opener next Thursday. Got to be there at the bank to greet the Severe Warriors out of Kingsport. Evans looks, throws out in the flat. It's caught, turns upfield. Maxfield to the 50. Jukes man, stays on his feet, 45. He's at the 41-yard line. Nice catch and yards after the catch, but Maxfield, nice job. Hello, Michelle Barry Smith from Eastside Elementary and Debbie Burchett from Pleasant Beach Baptist Church down to the 40-yard line. First down, Double C Western Supply first down at the 40-yard line. Nice pickup on the catch and run by Max Fields. 1:27 to play, 50-0 Tia Dugger. We'll recap the scoring and get you a couple of players of the game and head to the homestead. Taking a knee, victory formation. That has been a statement tonight, folks. That big play about 3 minutes ago was the only first down of the football game by Daniel Boone. That tells you the dominating performance of this team. We're down to a minute to go, running clock. Again, going to take a knee. Damage done, heading back home. It'll be a fun ride back to Elizabethton, Tennessee with 50 points on the scoreboard and nothing for Daniel Boone. It's a great start for this season for our coaching staff of Brock Pittman, Matt Fox, Brandon Blevins, Eddie Morrell, Cujo, Cameron Coleman, Z-Man, Zach Hartley, Colby Garland, and Ryan Whitten. Ooh, boy, what a day for Tia Dugger football. Hello, Patricia Woods. Thank you, kids. Again, another knee and clock down to 24 seconds to go. That's going to do it. And the Cyclones are going to come out here with a very convincing 50-0 football win over the homestanding Daniel Boone Trailblazers. The Cyclone Nation across the way, you can see them standing and applauding as well. You should. A good crowd over here today. Good crowd for an opening middle school football game. They're about to shake hands, and horn goes off, and this one's in the books. Final score, Tia Dugger says, we're back. Final score, Cyclones win at 50-0. Daniel Boone with one first down of the football game unofficially. The biggest play of the ball game was that big catch down the far sideline and took it in and about the 10 or 15-yard line, and that was it. Hello, Brian Hartsook. You're welcome, sir. Samantha Hilton. Hello, lady, from Double Z Western Supply. We can get those Double C Western Tom Taylor Sports T-shirts for $12. Love for you to have some of those on. Again, the Cyclones shaking hands in the middle of the field and running down here to a big, big night of football for the Orange and Black. Now, we wanted to carry over tomorrow night for the Railroad Rumble and carry it over on Saturday with the Junior Cyclones. We have a home game on Saturday, the Junior Cyclones at the stadium. So they're going to be playing there. I think it's 3 home games this year, Sean said, and it will be one of those. Will be there, as we said, coming up on Saturday. Quick break. We'll be right back. We'll recap it, player of the game, and let you know who wins a couple of free lunches from Poor Trav's Deli. Final score, 50-0. You're watching Tia Dugger Cyclone football. Love my credit union rewards. Tell me about that from the credit union, would you please?
Yeah, we have some awesome rewards that you may not know about. And so you'll visit bemycu.org, and then you can look at all of the discounts and exclusive savings just for our credit union members. And it's not hard at all to be a member. So if you want more information about that, definitely reach me at 547-1200. And we've got discounts like H&R Block. You know, it's tax season, it's tax time, and hopefully you'll get some money back. You never know. Some people have to pay. But we've got Intuit TurboTax discount. We've got Xfinity Mobile, Spectrum Mobile, Rental Karma, TrueStage, and so forth. So check that out, definitely.
Visit bemycu.org.
Yeah.
Find out more about that. Then you have account alerts and home banking. What's going on about that?
Yeah, this is something that you feel safe with your accounts, and it's really a secure feature. And, you know, you could set this up on your time, such as account balances. You can be alerted of when it falls below or goes above that certain limit you want it to stay at. And we've got ATM withdrawal alerts. We've got direct deposit posting to account alerts. I'm sure people love that because they want to know when they're getting paid. And we got checks clearing alerts, withdrawals, and transfers. So, and it's, you know what, it's free. So you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Nope.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, last but not least, investment rates are up. That's a good sign. Tell me what's going on
They
with that.
are. We have options. We've got certificate of deposit options, and then we've got Roth and variable rates for the IRAs. We've got definitely earned tax advantages. You can, such as, let's look here. Traditional offers tax deferred earnings and possibly tax deductible contributions if you meet the requirements. And then you got Roth, are not tax deductible. However, you eventually can withdraw contributions and earnings from a Roth IRA tax-free eventually. So there's just a few examples there. If you want to check out our rates, we have those posted on our website at bmycu.org. And we have awesome low competitive rates right now. I mean, you can't beat it.
Hours are open?
We're open at the drive-through Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. Our lobby opens at 8:30. We close at 4:30 Monday through Thursday. We close at 5 on Friday. And we are open drive-through only at every location Saturdays from 9 until noon.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, BMyCU, or Northeast Community Credit Union.
And the locations are?
Rome Mountain off of 19E. We've got one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have our main office behind Elizabethton High School, and then off of West Oakland Avenue in Johnson City.
There you go. Good report, as always.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Andrew Lewis, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Daly Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Northeast Community Credit Union. Back at Nathan L. Stadium as recap the scoring. Final score 50-0 on an 81-degree night here on a Thursday. Great season opener for the Cyclones. We'll head back to Elizabeth the next Thursday. Home opener against the Severe Warriors. Hope you'll be there to cheer these young men on. Hello to Teresa Tigg, and hello to Andy Peace in West Virginia, Michael Carver, Brandy Porch, Nancy Pruitt, Brian Hartsook. I think I said hello to you, sir. Thank you all. Let's recap the scoring as the JV gets ready to come out here and play. And we won't bring you that one, but we will recap the scoring for you on the varsity game for you. And it was Legend Pate at the 6:06 mark, a 6-yard run for the 7th grader. 2-point conversion failed, 6-0. Peyton Vanner gets an interception, helps set up the next touchdown. A Legend Pate 55-yard run. Calix Daugherty, the 2-point conversion, makes it 14-0 Cyclones. Then at the 2:36 mark in the first quarter, Aldo Cordell, the 41-yard interception. Lennox Loveday with a 2-point conversion. First quarter score, 22-0 T.A. Dugger. In the second period, Ryan Jones, a 29-yard catch from Bryson Blevins. Micah Matheson, a 2-point run. It's 30-0. That happened at the 7:44 mark in the first half. The other touchdown comes on a Calix Daugherty 37-yard catch from Bryson Blevins. 2-point conversion failed. It's 36-0. Then you get into the second half. The Cyclones, Bryson Blevins, the only run of the game for the quarterback. It was a good one, a 56-yard scamper. Matheson's 2-point conversion makes it 44-0. And the final touchdown of the ball game, a Gage Reed 22-yard interception, 2-point conversion. Final score on a running clock in the second half, 50-0 for the T.A. Dugger Cyclones under Coach Brock Pittman. Hello, Patsy Lyons. Thanks for watching. Again, we had them in Texas. We had them in West Virginia, Florida. We thank you folks wherever you may be. Of course, had them up and down Carter County, Elizabethton, and Stony Creek, and Nashville with Coach Townsend out in Nashville watching. So thanks. Be sure and like it and share it, and you can go and watch it as often as you want. Tomorrow night's game, Michael Carver will not be video, be audio only. That is at the urging of Science Hill. So we'll be audio only tomorrow night. In fact, let me show you what you're going to see before we name the players of the game and head on out of here. Let's see. It'll go, boom. That's what you'll see tomorrow night. Elizabeth and Science Hill audio only tomorrow night. Again, we'll take on the Science Hill Hilltoppers and Railroad Rumble number 3 tomorrow night. They won last year. We won 2 years ago. And again, we've won the last 2 games against Science Hill in Johnson City. We'll see if we can make it 3 in a row tomorrow night. All right, the Port Travis Deli players of the game. We have 4 to pick today. Man, it was tough. You put up 50 points. You got some guys contributing, and they did. Calix Daugherty will get a free sandwich from Port Travis Deli. He got himself big tackles and also 2-point conversion in the ball game. Also, you give player of the game to Legend Pate, a couple of touchdowns for Legend of 6 and 55 yards. Nolan Loveday, big night all night long on that defensive wall for big 77. He's going to get a free sandwich at Poor Trav's Deli. And Bryson Blevins, he threw for 2 and ran for 1. Our quarterback for the Cyclones, again, threw 2 touchdown passes, 29 to Ryan Jones, 37 to Calix Daughtery, and ran one of his own in the only run of the ball game, a 56-yard run. So he'll get himself a free sandwich as well, and all 4 of these kids earned it. Bryson Blevins, Nolan Loveday, Calix Daughtery, and Legend Pape. Had to give you 4 different guys. When you put up 50 points your opening night, you've done something good. So we're going to close it out. Big thank you, as always, to you on the other side of the microphone and camera. We enjoyed coming out here and bringing it to you tonight. The Cyclones of T.A. Duggar winning at 50-0 on the running clock. We'll wrap it up with the verse of the day. We always dedicate our ball games to the man who hung on the cross, and we unashamedly do that. The verse is Psalms 130, verse 5. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I put my hope. How about that? I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I put my hope. Psalms 130, verse 5. Good way to end it. Thanks for watching. Back tomorrow. We'll be ready to go. We'll be at Food City in Elizabethton. We've got lots of sports. It's football Friday tomorrow night for everybody in the region. Got a big night of football tomorrow night. Place, the opening night for everybody. Cocke County at Cherokee, Unaka at Chucky Doak. Here at Daniel Boone, they're hosting Auburn, North Carolina. Good luck to the Trailblazers. Dobbins Minute at Farragut. Claiborne at Granger. Pigeon Forge will be in Hampton to battle the Bulldogs tomorrow night. Happy Valley hosting Cloudland. Sullivan East will be at Johnson County, Morristown East and Morristown West. Unicoi County at Northview. Also, you have Jefferson County at Oak Ridge coming up tomorrow night. Also, Crockett at South Green. Green will be at Tennessee High and the Stone Castle battle of the Vikings. Westridge at Volunteer. North Green at West Green. And our game tomorrow night, oh boy, the Railroad Rumble number 3. We'll have it for you. Again, beginning, as we said, at 6:30 tomorrow night. Coach Van Huss and yours truly bringing it to you from Kermit Tipton Stadium. Kickoff at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The Cyclones and the Science Hill Hilltoppers. Until tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Food City in Elizabethton, we'll say as always, bloom where you planted and win or lose, be a good sport. Moms and dads, the kids are watching you. Emulate. They'll emulate what you do, so be a good sport. Don't be a yahoo. Be a good sport. Because when you act like a goofball, your kids will do what you do. So win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching. Final score, Cyclones 50, Daniel Boone nothing. You've been watching T.A. Duggar Cyclone football. So long, everybody, from Daniel.